How dare you? How dare you see my coochie for free? And hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, TrudyBerry. I'm back again. I'm sure you're gonna be wondering why I'm in my robe. Well, it's because I'm not going anywhere. I've dolled up and I have nowhere to go. So I was bored, so I was like, let me just film a video. So yeah, this is a story time telling you guys about the day some random guy walked in on me with my pants down in the toilets. Yes, if you didn't hear me right, I'm telling you now, a random guy walked in on me with my pants down, like butt naked. I went to uni. Classes was going on perfectly fine. Everything was good. Everything was okay. So on the second floor, there's toilets, but then where I was at, that side of the building, there's no female toilets. So there's male toilets and there's the disabled toilets. So the disabled toilets, men and women can use it. The closest toilets was the ones that I have just told you guys about. So yeah, I wanted to wee so bad, I was bursting, and I couldn't walk all the way to the other side of the building. It's a huge building, to use the female toilets. So I was like, let me just use the disabled toilets. It's nothing new, like everyone does it. If someone sees me going in there, they're not gonna have a problem with it because yeah, both men and women can use it. So I have gone in there. Something was telling me double check the doors. So I double checked, I locked the doors, like I pushed it up, the latch, I pushed the latch up or down. But however it's supposed to lock, I did it and it locked. It made a sound. So me thinking that I've locked it, proceeded to do my business. So I was wearing trousers and a top. Yeah, so I've pushed down my trousers, I've pushed down my panties, and I'm doing the deed. If ladies that don't wipe, you're disgusting. You need to wipe after you are done peeing. So yeah, as usual, I was gonna wipe myself. So I've gotten tissue and oh my god, I've gotten tissue. And you know, with women, this is a bit TMI if men are watching, but hey, you wipe from the front backwards. You don't want to wipe from the backwards to the front, because then you're like taking things from your backside, I don't want to say the name, to your lady garden. So you don't want that. You do not want that. You always wipe from your lady garden to your backside. Yeah, so I've gotten tissue, I'm wiping. So you know when you're wiping, obviously I've crouched down a little bit and I'm watching me wipe myself. Yeah, so I've put the tissue down, about to like wipe. Oh my god, the door flings open. I was like, oh! With my hand there. So like I've literally crouched down. So when you crouch down, automatically your hip area moves forward. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, ready to wipe. So I've done that, and then the door flings open. I was like, oh! And then the guy, it was a white guy, ginger hair guy. Oh my god, I'm sure that this was the first time he's seen it. If he hasn't seen a black girl pum pum before, I gave him a treat that day. So yeah, so the doors opened. I was like, oh my god, 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 oh my god. I'm screaming, oh my god, oh my god. And he was shocked as well, because obviously he wasn't expecting to see anybody in there, and let alone not expecting to see anyone in there, because the door somehow wasn't locked, it was still opened, let alone see a black girl with her hand down her lady garden with a tissue ready to wipe. So I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And he didn't know what to do. He was literally genuinely shocked. He didn't know what to do. He was like, oh my god. And he was like, oh my god. And I was like, oh my god. And he was like, oh my god. And I was like, he was like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And I was like, what the fuck? Just get out. Get out and stop saying sorry. Get out. And then he was like, yes, 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 I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm so sorry. He went. And I ran after him to the door to make sure I had locked the door. And I was like, what the fuck? How did I forget to lock the door? Like, I did lock it. I'm sure I did lock it. I double checked. At this point, I was speaking to myself. In that moment, I forgot what I was doing. I forgot that I was meant to clean myself, put on my stuff, and then go back to class because class was still in session. So I stood there with my pants down still, with my tissue. Oh my god. So I went to the door, locked it, made sure it was locked, and then like I put my head against the door. So my back was against the door with my pants still down with a tissue, and I was like, oh my god. I was sweating at this point. I could feel myself sweating. I was shaking. I stood in the toilet for about half an hour, 20 minutes, 45 minutes, I think. Like, I stood there for so long because I could not believe what had just happened. I could not believe what had just happened. And thank God he was not in my class. Like, if it was someone from my class, I swear I would have dropped out of uni. I would have dropped out of uni because I would not be able to handle the humiliation and the shame of giving someone a freebie. Like, no. A white boy, ginger hair, I'm sure he had never seen a black girl's coochie before. Well, that day he had a full-on treat because I had crouched down. Everything was on display. You could see, when I say everything was on display, everything was on display. Like, the shock on his face would tell you lot, if you lot could see it, would tell you lot that he was thinking, what the hell have I just seen? Yeah, he saw all my, well, thank God my lady bit was shaved, but not like, yeah, it was mowed. My lawn was mowed, but it was mowed to the extent that you could see everything. Like, there wasn't hair covering my the most important bit, you know what I mean? So yeah, you could see everything, even though there was still a little bit of, it's like a shaved hair. You know how the black boys' hair look when they shave their hair really down? Yeah, that's how it was looking. So yeah, he could see everything. He saw the lips, I'm sure he saw everything. Like, trust me, that day it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. I swear, I'm telling you, like, I would have dropped out of uni if it was someone from my class. Because how am I gonna sit in class thinking that someone has seen my lady bits for free, and in that manner, like me getting ready to wipe myself, and they like, so it's just disgusting. It's very humiliating. It's very shameful. And me sitting in class knowing that someone has seen it, and they probably will tell their friends, and people will be whispering like Chinese whispers in the class, and they'll be laughing like you guys know how uni is. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that. And I'm sure he told his friends when he went to wherever he was going to, or his class or whatever, because oh my god. I was shook. He was shook. He was shookest. He went red in the face. He went red in the face like a tomato, boy. So I stood there in the toilet for like God knows how long. hoping that I wouldn't bump into him, or he wasn't around the area still. So yeah, I don't know how I put my trousers back on. I don't know what I did, how I dressed up, and then walked out. I was looking around to see if I'm gonna notice him around, but I didn't. Thank God for that. Imagine if I saw him with his friends in a group and I was walking past, like, oh my God, I would be like, God, please open the ground for it to swallow me. Like, I can't deal with this shame. When he walked in on me, I was trying to pull up my panties and my stuff, like, and for some reason it would not come up. My panty would not come up. My trousers, for some reason, became tighter on my thighs, and it would not come up. Like, I was like, oh my God, 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 trying to pull it up, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, trying to cover myself up. But the thing is, my hand is so small, it can only cover so much. Like, I was like, get out, oh my, get out. But if he's never had a black girl before, that day is either I turned him into liking black girls, or he was put off of black girls. It's either one or the other. I did not go back to class. Like, that was it for the day. I was done for the day. I wouldn't be able to concentrate. Like, what am I gonna listen to? Nothing. So I just walked out, walking out of uni in shock. I don't know how I got on the train. I don't know, like, everything was like in a daze, like still thinking about what had just happened, and I was like, oh my God, like I can't deal. So I just went on the phone and I called my man. I was like, babe, can you imagine? Someone just walked in on me in the toilet. I was butt naked. He saw everything, and I'm traumatized. I can't concentrate in class. I'm just coming home. I'm going home. He was like, how did he walk in on you in the toilet? And I was like, I thought I had locked the door. He was like, I'm sorry, baby, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. And I'm like, I'm so traumatized, I can't go back to uni. And then he was like, yeah, just come home, just go home, just go home, just take it as one of those things. It happens. This, like, imagine people going through worse stuff. And I was like, well, this is really worse for me too. It's like, yeah, at this moment you'd be thinking that it's the end of the world, but I promise you're gonna be laughing about it. Like, you're gonna be talking about it, laughing, and look at me now. It is true. I feel okay sharing with people now what happened to me, but then I swear it wasn't funny. It really wasn't funny, because I'm the type of girl who would go to the club and will not even grind on other boys. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is how much nah. So I was so weirded out. Like, it did take a long time for me to get over it and be like, nah, whatever, nah. I treated him for that day, and he better have appreciated it, because, like, mate, I would dance in the club, like, sexy or whatever, twerk, do whatever, but not with a guy, not with a random guy. Hell no, that is not me. I would feel violated. I'll do it with my girlfriends, I'll do it with my man, but not a random guy. Hell to the no. So he better have appreciated seeing me butt naked. That day my panties failed me, my trousers failed me, my top was too tiny to push down to cover my nakedness. The latch on the door failed me. This boy walked in, saw everything, was traumatized, went red in the face, didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to go. He forgot that he had to walk out. I had to tell him to walk out. So guys, tell me, do you think he enjoyed it? Do you think he was traumatized? That's why he forgot what to do. Like, you don't see this queen's coochie for free, mate. You don't know. I'm a full-blown African queen, mate. Since that day, I have never seen him. I would recognize him even now. If I see him today, I would recognize him. That's how much his face is like stuck in my brain, because like my eyes was gouging out like in shock. My jaws was down to the floor in shock and screaming at him, you know. So yeah, maybe he would remember me too when he sees me, because mate, we were like dun dun dun. Yeah, I should have listened to my instincts, because when I was walking in, I double checked if it was locked, and something told me, imagine if someone walked in on you, because it's like literally right next door to the boys' toilet, the men's toilet. So yeah, and lo and behold, you know, anytime I have this little voice in my head and I don't listen to it, something happens. So yeah, I made a promise to myself since then, henceforth I am always gonna act on it when I hear that little voice in my head, like always. But the thing is, I listened though, I listened, and I double checked if it was locked, and I thought it was locked, but then it wasn't. So I did listen. I don't know, I really don't know. Like, it was traumatizing. So then I didn't tell nobody, apart from telling my man. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell none of my friends until I could see the lighter side of it. I could laugh about it. So I told my work colleagues, some of them, they died laughing. You know, the ones that have subscribed to my YouTube channel, yeah, they would know what I'm talking about. They died laughing, like they laughed like there was no tomorrow, honestly. Like, that was all they could talk about for the rest of the day, and it was so funny. Like, oh well. So yeah, anytime I went to uni, I was looking out to see if I'm gonna see him around, but I never did. I never ever did. Up until now, I never did. So oh well, I don't know. I don't know if it was a ghost. I don't know. Well, it's a big place, so yeah, chances of bumping into him again would no. But the thing is, you know, you recognize people when you see them at uni, even though you've never spoken to them. You see the same faces, you recognize them. But yeah, with this one, no, I've never seen him ever again after that day. And yeah, thank God that I haven't. Subscribe if you liked this story time, so you can keep up with me, because I'm gonna be sharing a lot more. I have so many stories, guys. I have so many stories. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave. I don't know why, but I don't want to go. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.